At first, Clara worked in the leaded glass window department. She and other men and women selected pieces of glass to fit into the pattern of a huge window, mounted on an easel like a painting. A drawing of the picture contained the different shapes outlined in black, like pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. Some bits were smaller than postage stamps. Clara chose colors for each shape from racks holding sheets of glass gleaming like jewels. The hundreds of colors dazzled her. With his glassmaker, Mr. Tiffany developed new kinds of glass with crackles, ripples, and threads of gold at his factory in Corona, Queens, New York. His special, iridescent glass shimmered like a rainbow. Men carted bins of the glass up from the basement to the women's workshop. Windows let in daylight, which was better than nasty little electric bulbs for seeing color, said Clara. She would hold up her piece of glass to the window to check if it was the right shade. Clara carefully cut her shard of glass along the line she had marked, then broke the parts away with pliers. The noise of crunching glass filled the workshop. Mr. Tiffany noticed Clara's talent in choosing and cutting glass. He put her in charge of the women's glass cutting department. A newspaper reported that Clara headed the only shop of women glass cutters in the world. Clara called her staff the Tiffany Girls. It was common then to call adult women girls. She started out with 6 assistants, and soon there were 35. Although the men had their own department, everyone worked together, creating leaded glass windows. Clara wrote often to her family in Ohio, telling her mother and sisters about her work at the studio. Clara would ask the Tiffany girl, who was the best artist, to sketch flower designs for a new window. Then, another Tiffany girl developed the design into a huge drawing called a cartoon. A third Tiffany girl traced the cartoon on a flat piece of glass in the chosen color. Each petal and leaf required precise color selections, wrote Clara. The women wrapped every piece of glass along its edges in thin strips of copper with beeswax. Clara wrote letters to her mother and sisters about her work. The Tiffany work goes well. There is plenty to do.